exaggeration by Victoria. It's very concerning to me, and in a minute you'll see why.
But it's guilt-free, pretty much fat-free, and keeps you nice and fit. Okay, let's get making it. For this recipe, you are going to need a blender, frozen bananas, cane sugar, and coconut sugar. Okay, so there is the bananas. I'm gonna say that's like 8 to 10 medium frozen bananas. I forgot to mention we're gonna need water too. But first,
bananas
I'm add
already have
sugar.
an insane amount of sugar.
I'm gonna
in them.
say you can add anywhere from a half a cup to a cup of
All
sugar.
fructose.
I'm not measuring this out. I just put a lot in.
Okay,
like
this is why I
this
made the
smoothie's
video.
good for your waistline because
that amount of sugar, my jaw literally dropped for the first time in my life. In person, my jaw literally dropped when I saw her pour that amount of sugar in. I'm gonna go back 5 seconds. Let's just see the amount of sugar missing from that plastic container.
Anywhere from a half a cup to a cup of sugar. So I'm gonna say you can add anywhere from a half a cup to a cup of sugar. I'm not measuring this out. I just put a lot in. Like I said, this smoothie is good for your waistline because here's the deal. Everybody likes to eat donuts, you know?
Right. Okay, so that was like, I don't know, a good fifth. No exaggeration, that was like a good fifth of the container. And now she's going to put in more sugar. So right now she's got 2 different kinds of sugar. She's got bananas, and she's got white sugar. And now she's going to put in a 3rd kind of sugar, because there's not enough sugar for her.
They're sweet, but they're like 50% calories from fat. So that is the problem with donuts. The fat you eat is the fat you wear. Okay, so I'm going to put 6 packets of coconut sugar in, which probably...
Now it's funny she mentions this. She says the fat you eat is the fat you wear. I'm not sure if she realizes, but everything you eat has a direct effect on your body. And just because she doesn't see the effects of straight sugar doesn't mean it's not damaging her. Now, if you were listening closely, at the beginning she said this is really good for your waistline. At the end of this video was heartbreaking, and she feeds this to her kids. Now, if she was aware of how bad this is for you, and the only thing she's concerned about is her waistline, well, feeding the children something like that, I don't think the children care about their waistline, and I don't think you as a parent should care about the size of your child's waistline unless, obviously they're obese or something, or anorexic or whatever. But it just shows where her priorities are at. She doesn't really care about health. She cares about looks and being skinny and thin, which is not good, but it's her prerogative. Now, that kind of stops when she starts, I'm going to say, forcing her kids to eat this way. She probably doesn't, shove it down their throats, but she's the only source of food for them. They're very young. And it's heartbreaking. It really is.
Amounts to like a quarter of a cup, but I gotta break these open. Hold on. So the coconut sugar gives this smoothie like a caramel
catch
taste.
exactly how many packets that is,
of, like,
but that's like between
the sugar
4 to 6
donut,
packets.
where you just get the plain donut with like the sugar on top. You could also make this a cinnamon sugar by adding cinnamon, but I don't really want to add cinnamon today, so that is an option for you. I'm gonna say this
all
is
she
less
cares
than
about is sugar.
a quarter of a cup. But I'd say total, the amount of sugar you're putting in this is about a cup. You can do less or more depending on your taste preferences. But yeah, so I use 6 little packets, and I think it's a teaspoon each. So 6 teaspoons of coconut sugar. So that's why I look like a hot mess.
So there's a typical vegan embellishment.
Fitness
Spent about
gains.
like 2 minutes or so just talking about justifying why she eats that much sugar.
There you have it, the donut
And she
smoothie.
like spends a minute or
Let me
two
know if
just
you guys
filming
give this a try.
the blender going, because for some reason that's important to include in your video.
This smoothie is great for kids too. Here you guys go. Donut smoothie. Oh, okay. You got a popsicle? Here. Oh, thank you.
I'm happy with such
Here
a
you
big
go.
dislike ratio on this
Donut
because I think
smoothie.
that it's important.
What do you
It
think?
shows that most people
Alright.
can see
Lila, is it yummy?
why this is a problem. But a lot of people are sort of
Yes.
blinded by the
Okay.
label of veganism
Alright.
for health.
See you guys later. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the video if you enjoyed it. Okay. Bye, guys.
Now, this woman, Nutrition by Victoria, like I said, I've only seen like 2 or 3 of her videos from her channel recently, the recent ones. I've only ever seen 2 or 3 of her videos, but 2 or 3 recent videos anyway. She turns off her comments, but not her like ratio, so it's very clear that there's a lot of people that disagree with what she's saying. I just want to bring awareness to this, you know, so please don't do this to yourself. Don't do this to your kids. And unfortunately it doesn't look like there's any way to reach out to her because her comments are off, but if you find any way, just please let her know, man, not to do this to her kids. It's crucial times for her kids' lives, for her kids' futures. They're never going to get those years back in terms of development. And she could really, really hurt them permanently with what she's doing.